Did you catch Ja Morant's Halloween night performance? It was nothing short of monstrous. He took over the court with a triple-double that had everyone talking and led the Memphis Grizzlies to an unforgettable win over the Bucks. Get ready for all the highlights and insane moments you don't want to miss. On Halloween night, there were a lot of exciting games and plays that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Morant had a triple-double performance that left fans speechless. In this video, we'll look at all of those clutch shots, amazing assists, and slam dunks that made the crowd go crazy. Leading the short-handed Memphis Grizzlies to a dominant 122-99 victory over the Milwaukee Bucks, with 26 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds, notching a triple-double, Ja Morant grabbed control with an incredible effort. This amazing feat proved Morant's 12th triple-double in his career and showed his ability to motivate his team even with lineup restrictions and injuries. The Grizzlies' triumph restored some much-needed momentum and halted a two-game losing slide. Beyond Morant's great performance, Santi Aldama stepped up with 19 points and 9 rebounds. Jalen Wells and Scottie Pippen Jr. each scored 16 points. Jared Jackson Jr. added 13 points to finish Memphis's well-rounded scoring effort. Jake LaRavia chimes in with 11 points and 10 rebounds. Zach Edey puts in 10 points and 8 boards. Leading the charge for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo scored an outstanding 37 points and grabbed 11 rebounds. With 12 and 11 points respectively, Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis also made their presence felt, yet their efforts were insufficient to match the unrelenting speed of Morant and the Grizzlies. Memphis presented a balanced attack, with all 5 of its starters scoring in double figures. This consistency was especially helpful since Aldama and Wells covered for Marcus Smart and Desmond Bane, both sidelined following injuries in the previous game against Brooklyn. Bane had an oblique strain, Smart left with a right ankle injury. Having 4 of their past 5 games on the road and a demanding travel schedule, the Bucks battled to keep the vitality they had in their 124-109 season opening against Philadelphia. Their 4th consecutive loss highlighted the difficulties they encountered without a defensive response for Morant's outstanding performance. Morant missed major parts last season due to injuries and suspension. Hence, this game serves as a big comeback statement. Morant spent no time establishing himself in the game, enabling the Grizzlies to lead by 19 points going toward the end of the first quarter. Memphis controlled the paint, scoring 24 points in the opening 12 minutes and running a 14-0 run to finish off the first with a strong 36-17 advantage. Morant was already approaching his triple-double mark at halftime, having scored 21 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, thereby guiding the Grizzlies towards a comfortable 70-48 advantage. When considering the team's early success, Morant said, "Hearing the players tell me I'm what makes them go, I just came out and tried to be aggressive, make the correct plays. We got going early and managed to keep the advantage." His comments matched the aggressive approach to play, which defined the game's tone. In the third quarter, the Grizzlies kept widening the difference. At 30 points, Jared Jackson Jr.'s driving layup increased Memphis's advantage to 95-65, so setting their highest lead of the season. With a startling 38 points in the paint, the squad hit an amazing 51% from the field in the first half alone, so securing the game. On the Bucks side, Antetokounmpo gave a great effort, scoring 17 points and down 9 rebounds by half. Milwaukee's lack of defensive responses for Morant's playmaking, however, proved expensive, since they could close the margin or stop the Grizzlies' offensive momentum. Though some important players missed this game, the Grizzlies exhibited depth and tenacity in this game. For Memphis, as they aim to expand on this victory, Morant is quite vital. His comeback to form and court show leadership reveals his value. The Bucks will have to gather once more and address their defensive issues as the season proceeds. Gary Trent Jr. has to be changed as the Milwaukee Bucks starting shooting guard. he finds this work difficult. Like Malik Beasley did last year, Trent wants to establish himself once on a veteran's minimum contract with a good club. Still, his work thus far has not been particularly outstanding. Trent's best contribution, scoring, has not been sufficient to offset his poor defense quality. Making 4 out of 12 field goal tries and missing all 7 of his three-point shots in the most recent game brought him just 9 points. He also had a horrible plus-minus figure, -23. His stats this season indicate that these issues are impacting him. He is only averaging 9.8 points thanks to bad shooting, and he is not significantly improving in other areas either, with few boards, assists, or steals. Using the opportunity to play defense while Jalen Wells was out, the Grizzlies guard had a fantastic game. Wells was moved up in the rotation when Desmond Bane was injured and scored 16 points, including 3 three-pointers. He also took 7 boards. To correct this, Bucks coach Doc Rivers could have to adjust the lineup. With Damian Lillard, DeLon Wright, or another more formidable defender would be more suited. Taurean Prince might also be moved to shooting guard, since he can play both ends of the game really nicely. Right now, Trent and Lillard aren't getting along, especially given Lillard also had a terrible night. Lillard claimed he didn't perform as well last season as he was wary about exercising in the summer due to trade speculations, but he now had no justification. Particularly poor against the Grizzlies, his defense made it simple for Ja Morant to drive to the basket. One of the worst offensive games he has recorded, he missed all 6 of his three-point tries and scored 4 points on just 1 out of 12 shots. He had 6 assists, although it was difficult to overlook his lack of score and defensive errors. The Bucks struggle on defense, which is not new for them, particularly considering they play top guards. Ja Morant, the All-NBA point guard for the Grizzlies, seized advantage from Milwaukee's poor backcourt defense. In just 29 minutes, he had 26 points, 14 assists, and 10 boards, his 12th triple-double of his career. Morant hit 9 of 16 field goals and just missed 1 free throw, indicating the Bucks' inability to stop top-level guards. Milwaukee needs a guard who can defend better next to Lillard and provide issues for opponents on the outside if they wish to improve. Though the Bucks lack assets, which make things more challenging, a move could be approaching. One other major issue Milwaukee faces is age. Though it was the second night of a back-to-back for the Grizzlies, they looked far better and more charged. Memphis led 70-48 at halftime and advanced fast. Milwaukee's team, which leaned heavily on veterans, appeared sluggish and worn out in comparison. 4 of the Bucks players are 29 or older, hence their core isn't as fast or strong as that of younger teams. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going near to 30. Memphis, on the other side, improved with a younger, more balanced squad. Of their shots, the Grizzlies made 52.4% and an incredible 90.3% of their free throws. For the club, 7 players registered in double digits. This balanced effort helped them to keep up with the Bucks throughout the game. Milwaukee's aging team could struggle to stay up in a league that favors speed and skill more and more. Given the continuous challenges the Bucks have, the head coach Doc Rivers' post might soon be under examination. Although Rivers admitted Trent's challenges and decided to seat him in favor of Wright for long stretches of time during the fourth quarter, the fact that Trent's decision-making is inadequate addresses only a fraction of the problem. Larger issues have surfaced as a result of opinions regarding roster formation offered by team president John Horst. Moving all-defensive guard Drew Holiday meant a gamble in choosing to acquire Lillard. Lillard has offensive dynamite, without a doubt, but the defensive end trade-off is proving to be somewhat costly. Though Giannis and Lillard have a strong lineup, Milwaukee has a fair chance of starting the season with 6 losses in their first 7 games. This is so because the Bucks' next games will take place against a Cleveland Cavaliers team devoid of a single loss yet. Should the losses keep up, Rivers might find himself in the hot seat. Rivers is partially accountable for his player management and rotations, but the Bucks' issues originate with the makeup of their squad. Milwaukee lacks the balance that has been the trademark of its past success since Horst's trade bet in Lillard has not been successful defensively. Milwaukee lacks the younger guys with defensive ability, hence this is the result. Milwaukee will have to make some tough decisions, not only on the court but also maybe in the front office, if they are to reach their aim of turning things around. Ja Morant's triple-double on Halloween was an exciting reminder of how big of a star he is and how much he can do this season. His never-ending energy and ability to make plays were big parts of the Grizzlies' thrilling win over the Rockies. It's going to be a great season for the Grizzlies if he keeps playing like this. Have a great day, and remember to check back for more. The Halloween heroics by Ja Morant were simply magnificent. If you enjoyed seeing him rule, press that like button and share in the comments your fave game moment. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications to avoid missing any more outstanding performances this season. We will be here delivering all the courtside action, the game changers, and every jaw-dropping moment.